Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're working through a predicted GCSE Math Paper 2 for Edexcel Foundation calculator. This paper was designed using the kinds of topics students reported after paper 1 this year, plus the usual Edexcel pattern of topic that often appear in calculator papers. And remember, calculator paper does not mean easier paper. A lot of students actually lose marks in calculator exams because they relax too much, type things incorrectly, or stop showing working completely. The calculator only helps if you already know what math to do. So in this video, we're going question by question, and I will show you where the marks come from, where students usually lose marks, and the common foundation traps. Pause the video before each question if you want to try it yourself first. Right, let's begin. Alright, let's start. Write 2348 to the nearest 100. So 1 mark, just put your answer. I will explain a bit. So 2348, so 300. And let's have a look at the following digit. Right, it's 4. You don't have to round up. So the final answer is 2300. That's it, 1 mark. Question 2. Write down a 4-digit number that has 7 as its 100th digit. So 4-digit, 1, 2, 3, 4. Units, tenths, hundredths. So 7 must be here. Right, now you can fill in any digits you want, but not 7. I will put just 1, 2, 3. Right, so my answer will be 1723. Again, choose digits you want. Right, question 3. Write down a number that is less than -5. 1 mark question. You can just write down the number which is less than -5. I will explain a bit. So that is our number line. That is 0. Somewhere here is -5. Every number which is to the right is greater than -5. Every number to the left will be less than -5. So choose whatever you want. I will choose, for example, -10. But again, there is no one answer. Choose the number you want. Right, write down 2 factors of 12. 12 can be divided exactly by 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Any 2 factors, for example, I will choose 2 and 4, but you can choose 3 and 4 or 3 and 6. It's entirely up to you. So 2, 4. Right, question 5. Here's a grid of squares. What fraction of the grid is shaded? Shaded side is a blue one. Right, first of all, let's count shaded squared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 over what is total? 5 here, 3 here, and it is 15. But I can simplify, divide top and bottom by 3, and it will be 2 over 5. That is my answer. Right. Question 6. There are 3 cards in box A and 3 cards in box B. There is a number on each card. Harry takes a card from box A and a card from box B. write down all the possible combinations of cards Harry can take. Right, we have D, we have E, and we have F. Right, D can go with 1, D can go with 2, D can go with 3. The same is A. A1, A2, A3. Right, F, again, F1, F2, F3. That's it. So 9 possible combinations. Just write them down and get your 2 marks. Question 7. Simplify 6j and 5k. First of all, I multiply numbers. 6 times 5 will be 30. And then times j times k. Don't forget, when in algebra, we don't write multiplication signs. You'll lose your mark. Simplify question B. So what do we have? Like terms. So A goes with A, 7a plus 5a. Don't forget the sign plus or minus goes with the following term. So 7a plus 5a will be 12a. Then let's have a look at b terms. Minus 6b plus 4b will be minus 2b. So 1 mark for 12a, 1 mark for minus 2b. Question 8. Here are the first 5 terms of a Fibonacci sequence. So a Fibonacci sequence is 2 previous numbers add together, get following one. So 2 plus 3 will be 5, 3 plus 5 will be 8, and so on. In our case, next term will be 5 plus 8 will be 13, but we need next 2 terms. So 8 plus 13 will be 21. Right, so just put it here, write it down, 21. Question 9. There are 300 counters in a bag. The counters are either red or blue or yellow. 2/5 of the counters are red, 72 of the counters are blue. What percentage of the counters are yellow? Right. First of all, let's write down the colors in the same order what it is told in the task. So red, blue, yellow. Right. Total is 300. So 2/5 of the counters are red. How to work out 2/5? 300, you can use your calculator, divide by 5 and times 2. So we have 120 red. Right, blue are 75, or 72, sorry. Right, don't forget, I already missed it because I was using calculator. We need to show every step in the paper, even though we're using calculator. So I have to write 300 divided by 5 times 2 is 120, and you can add in brackets red. Right, how to work out the amount of yellow counters? 300 minus 120 minus 72, which is, again, use your calculator. So 300 minus 120 minus 72 is 108. That is yellow, and I will put it here. Right, so what percentage of the counters are yellow? So yellow is 108. Divide by 300 total, and what we're going to do, use your calculator. 108 divide by 300, which is 0.36. Right, but we need percentage. How to work out percentage? 0.36 times 100 is 36%. Done. Don't forget to put it to fill in the answer gap. Right, 36%. Next one. ABCD is quadrilateral, and we don't have one angle. So task A, work out the size of the angle marked X. Okay, we know that angles in quadrilateral add up to 360 degrees. So 108 plus 102 plus 82 plus X equals 360 degrees, right? So if we take away from 360, take away 108, 102, and 182, we will get, use your calculator, so 360, take away 108, take away 102, and take away 82. So the answer is 68 degrees. Right, put it here. Right, give a reason for your answer. For this type of the questions, you must write the full sentence, otherwise you will lose your mark. So angles in quadrilateral add up to 360 degrees. That must have, otherwise you will lose your mark. Right, next question. The diagram below shows a triangle. The diagram is wrong. The key word is wrong. Explain why. So what do we know about the triangles? Angles in a triangle add up to 180. Let's add together these angles. Again, use your calculator. 63 plus 95 plus 32. Let me not, I don't want to waste your time. It will be 190 degrees. So it's obviously wrong. Explain why. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. That's it. Get your mark. Next one. You can use this graph to change between liters and pints. So pints are for y-axis and liters are for x-axis. Change 10 liters to pints. 10 liters to pints. We go to liters, find 10 liters, and draw the line till it reaches the graph. Right, and then go to pints. Right, it's exactly the middle between 15 and 20. That is 17.5. So the answer is 17.5 pints. Right, next question is B, is a bit more interesting. So change 90 pints to liters, but we have, go to pints, we have maximum 35. What I'm going to do, I will work out 30 pints, change it to liters, and it will be go right cross till you cross the graph, and then go down to liters. Obviously use a ruler. Right, let's have a look. So it's not in the middle between 15 and 20, but there are 10 little squares for 5 liters. So it means for 1 liter, it is 2 little squares. Right, 15, 16, 17. So the answer is 17 liters. Yeah, we have already liters. Next one, question 12. Here, two triangles on a grid. So triangle A and triangle B. Write down the scale factor of the enlargement. So if A, this side, has 2 squares, so B, the same side, has 3 times 2. So the scale factor is 3. Right, on the grid, mark with the cross the center of enlargement. So this point refers to this point. Get a ruler and draw the line. Connect these 2 points. Right, this point and this point, I will connect them. Right, and this point and this point. Right, where all these lines meet, that is the center of enlargement. Right. Here is a parallelogram on a coordinate grid. On the grid, reflect the parallelogram in the line y equals x. What does it mean? When x equals 1, y equals 1. When x equals 2, y equals 2. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on. And then use a ruler, draw the line. Okay, now let's have a look. This point reflects so 1 square. So 1 square on this side. Then I will choose another color, different color. This 1.5. So the same is here, half and 1. Orange one. Let's have a look at this point. 1, 2 and a half. So half, 1, 2. This point will be here. And red, for example. This point, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now connect all these points using ruler. That's it. No, probably I would also write y equals x. That's it. Next one. Okay, the table shows some information about the colors of cars parked in a car park. Right, first of all, I will work out the total amount of the cars. Just use your calculator. 24 plus 16 plus 15 plus 5, 60 cars. Right, pie chart. Angles from the point add up to 360. So how to work out how many degrees go for each car? 360 divided by 60. It means 6 degrees for one car. So if I have 24 cars, black cars, 6 times 24 is, use your calculator, 144. 16, again 6 degrees for one car, times 16, $96. White cars, again 6 degrees for one car, times 15 white cars, 6 times 15 equals 90 degrees. Yes, degrees. And 6 times 5, let me do it in my head, will be 30 degrees. Right, because I don't have a protractor on my iPad, I will add a video a bit later. Right, next one. Oh, that is good one. Calculator paper. Be very careful what buttons you are using. So first of all, I put square root, then I click fraction, and then on the top 11.3 plus 2.51, then I go down 6.3 minus squared 1.3. So all the figures on the calculator would be 1.730797 9, oops, 9, 6, 7, 7, 6. Right, that is 2 marks. That is really tricky one. And write your answer to part A, correct to 4 significant figures. Not 4 decimal places, 4 significant figures. So we start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Right, then look at the following digit. It is 7, so I have to round up. So my answer is 1.731. Done. Next one. On the number line, show the inequality x less than 3. Find 3. Everything to the left will be less than 3. Because I have just less, it means 3 is not included. I don't fill this circle. So that's it. And question B. Have a look. Here we have one sign is less, one is less or equal, right? So it means, and integer means a whole number. So 1 is included, 5 not. Let's list all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We cannot include 5 because it's just less. So y cannot be equal 5. Next one. The diagram shows a pentagon. The pentagon has one line of symmetry. I bet it is here. Right, it means this side equals this side equals this side. So AA is 2x plus 1. AB equals 2x plus 3. Oops. And because it's symmetry, side DE also is 2x plus 3. Right, BC equals x plus 5, and again symmetry, so CD also is x plus 5. All these measurements are given in centimeters. The perimeter of the pentagon is 31 centimeter. Perimeter add all sides together. Show that 8x plus 17 equals 31. Okay, I will start from this side, and because it is perimeter, I will add all these sides together. So let's have a look. X plus 5 plus, I'm going clockwise, 2x plus 3 plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 3 plus x plus 5. And now I'm going to simplify, collecting like terms. So let's count x's. X plus 2x is 3x plus 2x, 5x plus 2x, 7x plus x, 8x. Right, now numbers. Plus 5 plus 8 plus 9, 9 plus 3, 12, plus 5, 17. And we were told The perimeter is 31 centimeter. Yeah, done. Now we're told find the value of x. So actually we have to solve the equation. So 8x plus 17 equals 31. Right. There will be the link how to solve equations if you need some support. First of all, always do opposite. Second, do the same both sides. So opposite for 17 is minus 17 to eliminate it. Do it both sides. Right, cancel. So what has been left? 8x cancelled equals 31 minus 17, 21 minus 7, 14. Right, 8x is multiplication, so opposite will be division, both sides. So cancel, and x equals, you can use your calculator, 14 divided by 8 equals 1.75. That's it. 2 marks. Oh, yeah, love this question. Gracie buys a house with a value of 350,000. The value of Gracie's house increases by 3% each year. What it actually means? So the price of the house plus 3%. It means 350,000 times 1.03. That is 3%, and plus 1 is the price of the house. How many years? 2 years. So squared. Let's work out on the calculator. So it will be 0 times squared 1.03. So in 2 years the price of the house will be 371,315 pounds. Right, let's have a look at Teddy's house. So that is Gracie. Teddy, 360,000 times, so here house originally is more expensive than Gracie's, but the price increased, right, it will be times 1.015, and again squared because 2 years. Right, let's use our calculator. So 360,000 times squared 1.015. So the price will be 370,881 pounds. So obviously Gracie's house has the greater value. And don't forget, all these workings must be shown, otherwise you will lose your marks. 4 marks, no way, you must show it. Right, show that. So we have 2 mixed numbers, and we need to show that, right? So first of all, you can convert it to improper fractions. So 3 times 5 is 15 at top. So it is 16 over 3 minus 5 times 2 is 10 plus 3, 13 over 5. Right, well, unfortunately we cannot add or subtract fractions with different denominators. So the lowest common multiple will be 15. It means this fraction I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 5, and this top and bottom times 3. Right, 16 times 5, 80. 80 over 15 minus 13 times 3 is 39 over 15. Right, 80 minus 30 is 50 minus 9, 41 over 15. How many times does 15 exactly? 2 times, it will be 30. 15 times 2, and still 11 left. Me personally, I would do different way. I would, what I would do first, I would take away 2 from 5. So I would eliminate 2 to deal with smaller numbers. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So I have 3 and 1/3. Take away 3/5. Right, 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10 over 3, minus 3/5. Again, lowest common multiple is 15, so times 5 here, times 3 here, which is 50 over 15, minus 3 times 3, 9 over 15, which is 41 over 15, which is what we had here, 2 and 11 over 15. Choose the method you like more. Right, Pythagoras. Right, ABC is right angle, so that is hypotenuse, opposite the right angle, so that is C. This side I will call A, this side I will call B. Right, work out the length of AC. Right, okay, so we don't know B. Do you remember the Pythagoras? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Right, but I need to work out B. So B squared is C squared, take away A squared. Okay, let's substitute. So B squared equals 17 squared minus 7 squared. Just use your calculator. 17 squared, take away 7 squared, which is 240. So what would be B? Square root of 240. Right, let's work it out. So it is 15.491933. 3 significant figures, right? 1, 2, 3, but we have to check the following digit, which is 9, so I have to round up. So the answer is 15.5. Oops, centimeters. Let me just 1 sec. I will check Oh, have a look. Spotted. I could lose 1 mark. The value of x, it was said, given in centimeters. Sorry for this. I forgot to put centimeters here. So if it's not printed, put centimeters, not to lose the mark. Let's go back. Sorry for this. Right. Next question. The frequency table shows the temperature in degrees of 30 days. So we're already given it's for 30 days. Frequency, so what would be midpoint? Midpoint between 10 and 14 is 12. Between 14 and 18 is 16. Between 18 and 22 is 20. Between 22 and 26 is 24. And between 26 and 30 is 28. Right, so 12 degrees, let's go to coordinates, 12 degrees, 1 day. So 10 squares for 5 days, so it means for 1 day it is 2 little squares. Right, so 12 degrees. And here as well, for 1 degree, 2 little squares. Okay, so 12 will be here, and 1 day. Right, let me choose the color. So it is here. Next, 16 degrees, 4 days. So 16, it's 15 and 2 little squares. So 16 is here. And 4 days times 2 little squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is here. Next one, 20 degrees, 16 days. So 20. But this we don't have to count little squares. And it is 16. So 15 and 2 little squares more. Right, 20, 16 days. Yes, I done it. 24, 7 days. So 24, it is 2 squares left from 25 and 7 days. So 5 and 2 days more. 2 and 2. So it will be here. Right, and next one, 28, 2 days. So 28, let's go backwards from 30, 2 squares, 2 squares, 28 is here, and 2 days. 1, 2, so it will be here. Right, and then just use a ruler, connect all these points. Done. So you get for these 2 marks. Work out an estimate for the mean temperature. Mean means add together, divide by quantity. We know the quantity, 30 days, but what would be all these temperatures add together? Right, use your calculator. 12 times 1 day is 12. 16 times 4, 64. 20 times 16 320 and 24 times 7 is 168 and 28 times 2 is 56. Add all these together. Right, 12 plus 64 plus 320 plus 168 plus 56. 620. Right, so we are dividing 620 by 30. It is 20.6 recurring, it means 6666. Right, I would give, if it is 20.666 and so on, if we are not told how many decimal places or significant figures, I will choose one decimal place. Look at the following digit. It is 6, so I have to round up. So the final answer will be 20.7 degrees. Right, they already have degrees, so just put 20.7. That's it. Next one, probability. Just to remind you, probability always add up to 1. So if you're told that probability to win is 0.6, probability to lose is 0.4, and if you add them together, you will get 1. So she's playing chess, so win 0.6, so doesn't win means 0.4. Right. Backgammon, probability to win is 0.7, so not win will be 0.3, add up to 1. Right, again, no matter what about if she wins chess or doesn't win, the probability about backgammon is the same, 0.7, 0.3. Okay, for these, probability 3, you get 2 marks. Now, we need to work out the probability Hannah will win both games. So, win, win. So, I go this way, and I just multiply 0.6 times 0.7. So, 0.6 times 0.7, 6 times 7 is 42, so 0.42, and I'll just put it, the probability is 0.42. That's it. Next question. Write 7.3 times 10 to negative 3 to the power of negative 3 as an ordinary number. So 7.3, and because power is negative, I move decimal point to the left. So 1, 2, 3, decimal point 0. So these two gaps I will fill with zeros, so the answer is 0.0073. Right, calculate the value of 8.5 times 10 to the power of 5 at 2.84 times 10 to the power of 6. Right, because we have different powers here, what I'm going to do, I will convert 8.5 times 10 to the power of 5. I need here to the power of 6. What I'm doing, I will just rearrange. It's already not standard form, but I have already 10 to the power of 6. And now I will add 2.84 times 10 to the power of 6. As soon as you have the same powers, you can add these two numbers. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 8 plus 8 is 6, 1 goes here, 3.69 times 10 to the power of 6. Done. 2 marks are yours. Right, next one. So Sarah decided to buy a smartphone and she receives a discount 15%. It means she paid only 85% of original price. And this 85% is 612 pounds. What was the regular original price of smartphone? There are different ways how obviously to solve this question. Me personally, because it is calculator paper, I would work out the value of 1%. So if 612 is 85%, how to work out the value of 1%? 612 divided by 85, and you will get 1%. Right, 612 divided by 85, it is 1% is 7.2 pounds for 1%. So how to work out 100% times 100? So 7.2 times 100 is 720 pounds. Right, done. Right, the diagram shows a solid cylinder with base radius 3 centimeters and height 12 centimeters. The cylinder is made from steel. It has a mass of 2,650 grams. Work out the density of the steel. Give the answer correct to 3 significant figures. First of all, let's brush up the formula. So mass equals density times volume. I know mass we are told that it is 2,650 grams. So I don't know density, we need to work it out. But also I can work out the volume. How to work out the volume of the cylinder? Work out the area of circle and times 12. Okay, so area of a circle is pi times radius squared, right? And it will be 3 squared, so area is 9 pi, right, and times 12. To work out the volume will be 9 pi times 12, which is 108 pi. Right, I will leave now for the moment in terms of pi. How to work out density? Mass divide by volume, and we know volume is 108 pi, and mass is, we were given this, 2,650 grams. Use your calculator. So 2,650 divide by 108 shift pi which is 7.8381,466. Don't cross the frame, but it's enough. 3 significant figures is here. Look at the following digit. I don't have to round up, so the final answer is 7.81 grams per centimeter. Right, in number X is written correct. The 2 significant figures. Oh, I have the full walkthrough on this topic. The link will be here. And number X is written correct. The 2 significant figures, and the result is 3.8. Complete the error interval for X. So 3.8 to the left, it will be 3.7. To the right, it will be 3.9. What is in the middle? 3.75, and here 3.85. Right, when we have 5, we round up. So it won't include 3.85 to my inequality. And 3.75 will be included because 5 will round up to 3.8. Right, so just write it down. Right, ratio. So we have Sophie, Thomas, Umar. Right, Sophie, Thomas, Umar. And they have the ratio 3 to 1 to 2. Umar gets 110 pounds. So 2 shares is 110 pounds, right? So what would be 1 share? Half of 2. So Thomas has 55 pounds. So Sophie has 3 parts. So 55 times 3 will be 165 pounds. Right. So what would be total? Add them together and it will be 165 plus 55 plus 110 is 330 pounds total. Right. Sophie, at this point, you already get 2 marks. By the way, Sophie then gives some of her share to Thomas and some of her share to Umar. The money that Sophie, Thomas, and Umar each have is now in the ratio 2 to 6 to 7. Right, again, I'll use different color. So Sophie Thomas and Tumor now have 2 to 6 to 7. But total is still the same. How many shares do we have? 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 7. I would suggest write it down, even though it is obvious, just to get additional mark. Right, so it will be 15 shares. Right? So how to work out the value of one share? So 330 total divided by 15 shares. So the value of one share is 330 divided by 15 is 22. So one share is 22. I would write here one share. Right. Umar, because we have question only about Umar. Umar has now 7 shares. So 7 times 22 is 154 pounds. A very common mistake. Oh, I got 154. That's it. Moving to the next question. But what was the question? How much money did Sophie give to Umar? So he had at the beginning 110. Now he has 154. So 154, take away 110, and he got from Sophie 44 pounds. That is final answer. I bet it is 5 marks. Only 4, right? So 44 pounds. Right, done. Write 90 as a product of its prime factors. Prime number is the number which can be divided only by 1 and itself. So the smallest prime number is 2, and it's the only one even number. And then 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. Right, 90, can I divide by 2? Yes, it's an even number. So I will circle because it is a prime number. And if you divide by 2, it will be 45. Definitely not a prime number. I cannot divide by 2, but I can divide by 3. Prime number I will circle. And 15, not a prime number. Divide by 3 again. And 5 is a prime number. Done. So what I can do, I will write 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Product of means times, yeah? Or you can write it with 2 times 3 squared, because we have 2 3's, and times 5. Right, here, that is, let's have a look. AB and BC are two sides of a regular polygon with n sides. It means we don't know how many sides. We need to work out it. Work out the value of n. How many sides? Show you working clearly. 3 marks. Right. First of all, I will work out angle B. Right. We know that angles round the point add up to 360. So 360, take away 86, and take away 109. We don't have to write full sentence angles round the point add up, because you are not told reason, give you reasoning. So you don't have to just, if the examiner says 360, you get your mark. Right, so 360, take away 86, and take away 109, which is 165 degrees. Right, so what do we know about regular polygons. So if we have internal angle 165, so external angle will be 180, take away 165, which is 15 degrees. Right, so 360 degrees is just the rule for every polygon. Divide by the external angle, which is 15. So what would be the answer? So 360 divided by 15, 24. Right, so 24 sides. That's the answer. And hopefully there is last question. Yes, 29. Right, simultaneous equation. Again, I have the full walkthrough, a link above. Right, we have equations with two letters, and they're not solvable till I eliminate one of the letters. Right, so I need to get rid of x, or I need to get rid of y. I will probably choose y, and I need the same number in front of y. So what I'm going to do, I will multiply by 2 both sides of first equation. Don't forget, every term, every side should be multiplied by 2. So 2 times x is 2x plus 2y times 2 is 4y equals 7 times 2 is 14. Right, and these I've done nothing here. I just copy 3x plus 4y equals 12. To get rid of 4y, I'll just take away one equation from another. And 2x minus 3x is minus x. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So minus 1x is just minus x. 4y minus 4y is 0. Right? And 14 minus 2 over 12 is 2. Right? Minus x times minus 1 times minus 1, or just minus, swap minus and plus, x equals minus 2. That is my first answer. Right, go and choose one of the equations. I will choose first one. So x plus 2y equals 7. And I know the value of x now, it's minus 2. So I substitute this answer into this equation. Minus 2 plus 2y equals 7. And solve this equation. So minus 2 opposite is plus 2. And do it both sides. Cancel. 2y equals 9. 2y means times, so opposite is divide. Divide by 2, both sides. And 2 divided by 2 is 1, so y equals 4.5. That is second answer. Right, if you have time, you can choose second equation and substitute both numbers. Let's do it. Right, so 3x means 3 times minus 2 is minus 6, plus 4 times 4.5 is 18, and hopefully it will be equal 12. So minus 6 plus 18 is 12. 12 equals 12, which means we did it right. Right, let's write down the answer. So x equals minus 2 and y equals 4.5. Done. So that was this predicted paper 2 foundation calculator walkthrough. Notice something important? None of these questions were impossible. Most GCSE foundation marks are lost through rushing, calculator mistakes, ignoring units, or not reading carefully. So before paper 2, focus less on hard math and more on accuracy. So working, read every word and keep collecting method marks. If this walkthrough helped, subscribe for more GCSE math revision videos. Good luck in paper 2 and I will see you in the next video. I think it will be paper 3 predicted.